Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad, Supercoach Pro. I just want to chat about the Richmond game. There's definitely no Richmond game tonight. Um, the Collingwood and Essendon team tonight. I just wanted to have a look at the scores. I'm just going to go through them because I was at work and I heard the first half in the headphones, and I had a look at the game after and listened to the last 10 minutes in the car, and I could not believe what I was hearing. I couldn't believe that Bombers had overtaken them because when I was listening on the radio, Pies were doing really well. So well done to anyone at VC Merritt tonight. Well, have a look at the players' scores. So Merritt's gone 146. You're taking that. No, he's gone 147. Wow. Cardwell's gone 136 tonight. That's amazing. Okay, I'd love to know what happened in this game. If anyone can tell me in the comments here. Pendlebury's not highly owned. Ridley bounced back 128. Shield, interesting, 122. That could be a smoky. You wouldn't go there, would you? 388 for Dylan Field in the midfield as a spare. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Anyway, Jack Chris, 3 goals and 108. Is that all he did? You're right, he must have slowed down. Langford, probably not relevant. 92 to Dacos. Durham was probably sitting on his hammer. Who else? No one really relevant. Darcy Cameron owners, 2% only own him. He scored 74. That's poor. That's not a good pod. Who else is in here? Kruger, 58. Well, that's not too bad if you got him and you got to play him instead of Fisher. What else are we looking at? Harvey Harrison, 49. You'd be disappointed in that, I feel. Joe Richards, stiff as well, 34. That's annoying. Well, not stiff, but stiff for me this week. I'm going to have to field Fraser. Nick Hine, the sub. Oh, man. He was scoring so well earlier. And then Ned Long, 24. Okay, must have been sub as well, clearly. Interesting. Very interesting. Kindwell, the GOAT. He is at him in that respect, and what he did tonight, 134, is pretty damn good. I'm spewing I didn't get to see this game because it was only 2 goals in it, so that's annoying. What did they do? Did Kyball touch it 30 times? Wow. 30 possessions for Caldwell and a goal. 7 tackles. Good game by him. Surely that's probably his season high, potentially. I don't know. Merritt had 30 and a goal as well. Wow. Ridley, 25 possessions, 15 marks. No wonder he scored well. Shields, interesting. Shields, 31. He's probably not a guy you're going to bring as a spare at 31 years old, are you? The injury prone. Would love to know the CBAs tonight, actually. Jack Crisp. Yeah, he slowed down hard. Dacos, he must have butchered it. 31 touches. 42%. No wonder he scored a 92. Man, stiff if anyone went Dacos over Merritt tonight. Although I was actually saying the other night that I thought Dacos was a better option than Merritt. What else? Who scored? Okay, I'll go back to Martin. What did Martin get? Good question. I haven't looked at Martin. I might have glazed past him. Martin, where are you, mate? Surely in an Essendon winning side, you played well. Scored 100 flat. You take that 28%. 1 in every 4 teams still has Martin, or just above that. That's crazy. Flat 100. You wouldn't be mad with that from Martin, but he's definitely regressed since all these Essendon backline players have come across. How did he use it? Did he butcher it as well? 23 disposals, 13 kicks, 10 handballs, 6 marks, 5 tackles. 83% Martin. Wow. What did Kywell use it at? 70%. Dacos is shocking. When he gets a little bit of pressure, he just crumbles. 42%. My God. I wish I watched this game. Oh, Dacos. Luckily, you're highly owned. Anyways. Adam, a bit of a stinker tonight. To be honest, first half was good. Pies came back late, but seemed pretty comfortable for Essendon in the end. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the score is probably don't reflect the dominance of Essendon potentially here. Going out on a limb because I remember the first half listening to the radio thinking that Pies had it in the bag. and they're even, saying how good Richards is, and then I look at the end of the score, and Richards scored a 34, so that's annoying. Nathan Brown was going on about how good he is, and then he got it behind. So I was like, well, there's a commentator's curse. Merritt's delivery is unreal inside 50 as well. I love Merritt. I wish I owned him this year. Who's that? Is that Caddy? Yeah, right. Caddy just reminds me of the Caddy from the Tigs, Josh Caddy. I'm pretty sure that's his cousin. Josh Caddy had a good season or two at the Tigers. He's got to be a good player. Good hands, very good hands. I'm just looking at the replays of some of these highlights here. I wouldn't have tipped Essendon tonight, FYI. Darcy Moore, that turnover is shocking. Yeah, interesting, very interesting. I don't think the Pies are a chance for the flag. I think it's Carlton, Sydney now. Carlton, Sydney, Brisbane will give it a shake. I don't think anyone else is really, apart from those three. I can't see it. Maybe Essendon can do a job. I just feel like if I watch, in the finals, Sydney v Essendon or something, Essendon going to get pumped. Anyway, I'm kind of rooting for Essendon this season. I'd love to see Essendon win the flag. It'd be nice. They've copped so much shit. It would be actually nice for the Dons to get up and do something. I don't want Carlton to win it. Carlton could get stuffed. Sorry, Pies supporters. Anyway, I've gone on a ramble. Crazy. What do you got? I went Dacos, but I have another chance. Yeah, a lot of people would have went Dacos. In fact, I might have a look how many people captained, VC'd him this week. Nicky Dacos. I feel like it would have been 25% potentially. Supercoach Gold is amazing. For anyone that doesn't have Supercoach Gold, you're missing out. Dacos was VC'd by 28%, so that's good for the 62% that didn't. How many accidentally captained him instead? 8% accidentally captained him too. Oh. Yeah, right. So that leaves us with how many? 8 plus 28. 36% people have already used Dacos tonight, regardless, into B, C, and C. Stiff if you accidentally captained him and totally forgot to change that. That would be annoying. What else have we got here? Jonas, nice to see you back. Dacos was impersonating Taranto tonight. Absolute butcher. Yeah, I love that comment. That's a good one. Adam, 83% for Martin cannot be right. He was shit house. Yeah, okay, interesting. Well, if you think that, like I said, I could only hear it in the headphones, so they weren't telling me too much. They just start talking about the crowd being silent. They said the crowd was really silent in the first half from what I was hearing, and then Nathan Brown was just talking shit. Causa, I tipped Essendon. How good? That's a good one. I think Essendon were like $1 away in terms of head-to-head bet. Corey says I had Merritt as a unique in my league tonight. You'd love that. You'd be winning your matchups, especially if you VC'd him. Jonas, Richards shit the bed. Yeah, yep. Hardly went near it. Yep. Missed the goal, handballed a few times when he could have kicked. Yeah, okay. Got burnt by teammates, near goal twice. Yeah. Wonder if he starts a sub next week then. That's really annoying. Corey, I was 2K off Caldwell this week. Didn't want to use 2 trades. Yeah, well, fair point, mate. Especially if it runs you down to 2 trades. Jonas, Collingwood jokers, let Merritt do as he please. Caldwell was very good. This is why they probably need taggers back in the game. You need to tag a bloke like Merritt. Every player has a team. Every team has a player that you should probably tag, which makes Supercoach tricky because I reckon people might next year fall off from Supercoaches because of the tag. They might just get too annoyed that their premiums every 6 weeks are copping some idiot tagging, but it's probably better for your side to have a tagger than not. Because you can't be letting Merritt have that many disposals and setting up goals all the time. He's such a good field kick too, generally speaking. But I hate the Scott brothers though. I don't want to see Brad Scott or Chris Scott win another flag, especially Chris Scott. He can get stuffed. There's something arrogant about those Scott brothers. Like they've just got real punchable heads. As much as I want Bombers to win the flag, I could not listen to the presser. The presser would piss me off. Anyways, no. Jonas says, would have traded Fisher to Caldwell, but held as Fisher is also a defensive cover. Yeah, yeah. I remember you said that last night too, which actually made me not trade out Fisher, believe it or not. So good point. Stuff all the trades. That would have been the same. Like Campbell would have been useless. That Richmond defensive forward rookie if I had to trade out Fisher. So I'm kind of handcuffed to that pick as well. Richard fails, so F6 will be Manon, whatever you call him, Manor. My bad. If not sub, if sub, we'll feel Dowling. Let's let the cat in. The day I can't even get in within 10 minutes of doing a live stream without my cat having a rant. What do you want to talk about? The Cats aren't playing tonight, so they're playing tomorrow night. So if you want to watch the Hawthorn game, you're so vocal. Anyway, stupid cat. Spears back to Toady. You look like Nate Caddy's boots. I didn't even see what Nate Caddy's boots looks like. Should I actually... Can I rewind it? I'm going to rewind it so I can see what you're talking about. What did his boots look like? What colour are they? Skiz Fits. Caddy's the one with blonde hair, isn't he? The blonde kid. What's his number? Now you're making me rewind. Someone tell me what Nate Caddy's number is so I can see the boots that you're talking about, Skiz Fits. Anyway, I'll have a gaze in a second if I can see it. Corey, we're thinking about Chris Scott subbed on Nevitt with 40 seconds to go. That was ridiculous. I couldn't believe when I seen that. To go when Dangerfield got injured earlier in the year. Also Scott today on 4 minutes. Yeah, what the hell? 4 minutes. Like, why 4 minutes? Why not give him 15 minutes at least, mate? Like, what the hell? Okay, so it's number 30. High vis, mate. Oh my god. That went way over my head. You got me. That's a good one, Skiz Fits. You got me. Real good. I'm like, how do I look like someone's boots? Like, I was generally confused. I'm like, does he got something? Does he? I don't know. Anyway, that went way over my head. There's a few high vis boots out there I can see in this game. The goalie's got the high vis boots too. Oh, I can see it now. They're bloody bright, mate. They're brighter than your future. Jesus. They can see him miling from a mile away. Imagine you see that running in the dark, just running up to you. At least you'd be able to see it. Man, I hate watching Mackay. Mackay looks like a goose. Ben Mackay's got a real punchable head. Sorry, Ben Mackay. He just looks like a fog. That's probably the same you guys think about Tom Lynch, but that's okay. I kind of get why Tom Lynch is hated, but man, I wish he could get on the park and actually do something for the Tigs. What game's on tomorrow anyway? Because I am definitely VCing Tristan Cherry against Moyle. I know you guys heard it the other night. He played pretty well tonight to take a hit at St. Martin's. Yeah, let's have a look at you, Mackay. What did you do? I feel like you'd only be draft relevant. Yeah, right. 7 marks, 13 disposals, 62%. No, that's pretty yuck. Oh, that's Peter Wright. What the hell? How did I click on Peter Wright? Wow. Had butchered that. Mackay. Wow. Okay, I clicked down. 19 disposals. My bad. 19 disposals for Ben Mackay. 11 marks. That's decent. Yeah, right. 84%. He did really well. For a bloke that's 202 centimetres, that's actually... Sorry, Mackay. My apologies. But anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about VCing Cherry. That's what I'll be doing. He's 0.3% VC'd and seed this week, so he's a huge pod VC, which I need to do this week to make the top 10K and not feel like such a flog for underperforming, that is. If I traded out Joel Frazier too, I'd only have 360K to bring in a forward, and there's nobody for 360K. I'd be down to 2 trades. I'm not grabbing Tom Powell. I'm not grabbing Nathan Fife. Like, I hate that pick. I've got a weird one that I was thinking about that you guys would be like, what the hell? But I'm pretty sure Rory Lobb's been playing down back and he just scored a 96. That would be a terrible idea. But for 351K, if he could stay in the back line, that wouldn't be the worst, weirdest F6 I've ever seen. F7 I've ever seen. 108 against Fremantle and 96 against North Melbourne. And I don't know if he played back for both of those games, but why the hell would I consider Rory Orb? I'm not sure. But for 360, you can't do anything in the forward line. It's ridiculous. Toby Bedford, who's been tagging, just dropped the 56 last week. Yuck. Is anybody else? Nah, I'd rather just field Joel Frazier against North Melbourne off halfback, and hopefully, if he's sub, I might have to do something. Is anybody else that could do anything amazing? Ben Keys, no way. There's nobody. Taylor Walker? Oh, that's disgusting. I'm going to stop thinking about 360K players because Joel Frazier will probably score the same anyway. Taylor Walker, if he was up against West Coast, I'd probably take a punt as an F7. He's playing Brisbane. What did he do against them last time? Yuck. Let's not talk about Tex Walker ever again. Anyway, I'm only going to do this for an hour, FYI, because I got work tomorrow earlier than what I thought I did. Excuse me, I took a risk tonight and benched Dacos instead of Martin, hoping he'd score poorly. Wow. So only gained 8 points out of that. Man, you do some pod moves. You've got to where you are because you've probably done a lot of this all year. Well, you're kind of under money anyway, to be fair. Like, 92 is pretty shite, but he wasn't going lower than 80, you'd think, in this game. Maybe you expected Durham to tag harder than what he did, potentially. I don't know. Corey, Liam Jones injured, but Buku is back. Only back for North game. Yeah, okay. So, if I look at his heat map, let's have a look. I'm not entertaining these guys for you guys to do anything stupid, but if I bring in someone like Lob or Tex Walker, do not follow me because I'm ranked just outside 10K for a reason this year, and I can't even tell you why. It's because I didn't jump on Max Gorn, and instead I just why did I anti-pod him when he was going 180 at the start of the season? That's ridiculous. Rory Lob. Why am I even mentioning this peanut's name? All right, so Lob, 16 disposals down back, 88% efficiency. Yeah, right, okay. And then what did he do the week before? If he played forward, I'm not interested in the week before. Oh, you had a bye the week before, you idiot. Fremantle. Where did he play against Fremantle? Oh, he did play forward, Corey. Not that I didn't believe you, but I just wanted to check it out myself. Yeah, I couldn't do it. If he played back that game, I'd actually take a punt. What has Skiz got for me? Probably prefer SDK instead of Lob. Oh, yeah, well, exactly. Just as your following comment, if I had a forward, he'd be the guy I'd go for if he was a forward eligible, but he's not. And I couldn't do Nate Fife. Like, I've been giving him shit all year. Why did Tex Walker score a 14? He must have got injured in that game. Nah. Oh, I've really done myself something, haven't I? Does anyone know if Hippo's still got Sam Day as F6? I'd love to know that. I haven't seen his weekly video this week to know if he's still kept Sam Day as F6 because that was wild. His ranking's still good because of it. I don't know how. It's wild though. Everyone's down to 2 and 1 trades, by the way, from what I've seen on Twitter at least. Not many have 3 trades, and if they have 3 trades, they're ranked outside top 10K like myself, so could really punt. I've got 67K, so could punt Rao, which wouldn't be a bad move because he's highly owned. But I'd only have 565K. I've considered that this week, but I could go Rao to Sam Walsh in one move, or Rory Laird, or Max Holmes, but I don't think any of them jump out unless I use DPP and grab a defender for 565. Can I grab McGovern? Ew, I could grab McGovern for Rao. I couldn't do it, surely. Or Elliot, yo, no way. Anyway, just going to hold this week, and I hope my side gets a 2-4. 2-5 would be nice. I don't got high hopes of getting a 2-6. Like, that's not going to happen. Not with Tom Stewart in the side, Rao in the side, Took Mill in the side. I just need Cherry to pop a 180. If Cherry pops a 180, I'll be laughing. My the AFL is stuffed up here though. They've put 2 145 games on at the same time. So if you want to VC players, the Saturday game, North and Suns are running in cohesion with Port Adelaide and Dogs. Like, what the hell? Like, you can't VC Flanders into Bont, or you can't do vice versa. You can't even do Butters into Flanders or LDU into Bont because they play the same bloody time. No way. Hang on. So Skizford says Stewart will go all right this week, I reckon. Well, I hope so because he's playing Hawthorn. So guess we'll find out tomorrow afternoon. Hippo has Kruger or Day as F6. I wonder if you can loop him then. Kruger and Day at F6. How many trades has he got, Corey, if you've watched his video? I'd love to know how many trades he's got because he needs an F6 bad. You can't hold that. You'll slowly decline out of top whatever he is at the moment, running Krugs. And I wonder if he's got enough cash gen to get an F6 because that's not ideal for old mate there. Although his side's flying from what I saw 2 weeks ago. Uncle Akka is back in the chat. Rao will be back this week. He loves Marvel. Does he really? Cap. He doesn't love the ruse, though, Uncle Akka. He does not love the ruse. Good pick up, though. I'll have a gaze. Suppose he's played North Melbourne in TIO. He played him in Blundstone, and he played him at People's First, but he hasn't played him at Marvel. So that's an interesting one, Uncle Akka. What's he done at Marvel this year? I don't know if he gaslighted me, but he's done 94 and 82 at Marvel. Uncle Akka? Maybe he's stirring me up. I don't know. He got a 94 at Marvel against Carlton and 82 against St Kilda at Marvel. Interesting. Anyway. I was going to say is it raining, but Marvel ground won't matter if it's raining because they've always got the roof closed anyway. Jonas, have a look at Shorty's latest vid. He should have gone to Butcher's for the haircut. Would have done a better job. Leave a comment on his video. Did I not leave a comment on his video? I watched it the other day. I'm pretty certain. I want to. Did you actually roast him? Let me have a look. What did you write on his thing? Shorty Supercoach. Have anyone else actually given him a hard time about this? Early preview Shorty's on holiday. Okay, let me have a look, Jonas. I never zoomed in on the haircut, so I didn't have a look. Shorty, when are you going to play for the Wattle Park Animals Divi 12? Resi's need ya. That's a good one. Enjoy Shorty haircut doing heaps. Jonas, have a great trip, Shorty. Rule 26. One hard sock per room. Tip 67. Don't get too blind and wake up with any piggies. And then some other bloke just writes, "How was the flight with Jetstar?" That's a random question from Magpies. Did he reply to that? No, Jonas replied to that. On a scale from nightmare to waking up to next to Kelly Underwood. Oh, Jonas, you're a pisser, mate. Let's see Shorty's haircut. Well, it suits him, Jonas. He just looks like a typical Geelong lad, generally speaking. That's not in an offensive way. It's a good mo. It's a very good mo. I'd grow a mo, but you'd think I'm doing a taco channel or something, or a kebab channel. Corey, he didn't have a video for 11 days. Yeah, okay. He's ranked 3,738. We've got Humphreys in last week, had on field last week. That's a wild pick. I'm going to have a look at his side. I want to have a look at his side, Corey. I wonder if we jump in my live stream again at some point. That's wild. And look up his team. Doesn't he got a team for his mum as well? Someone was telling me that. Yeah, right, Hippo. Let's have a look at his side. Hippo YT. What's he got here? Forget his name, Zach. Oh, yeah. So he scored 2,189 last week. Maybe I should add rivalry from here on out. I'm going to add him into a rivalry, so I can see his weekly scores, because I forget to check sometimes. I love a good rivalry on the Supercoach thing. You can add rivalry. Okay, so he's got Dacos, Sheasel, Houston, Ryan, Dale, Martin in his back line. So it's a good back line. Then he's got midfield, he's got Bond, Dunkley. Yeah, Dunkley's a good shout. Merritt as well, so he'll be fine. Sarong, Butters, Steele, Green, and Rao. He's got the same issue as me. Then he's got Gordon English. He'd be punching plaster walls with English pick at the moment. I know what he's like with that. Probably tearing his head out thinking about English. I wonder if he's traded him out. And then he's got Flanders, Heaney, Zorko, Fisher. Oh, he's got Fisher. So I wonder what he did with Fish. He'd call Fisher a fraud now, I reckon. That would be his go-to. He's got Kerno. He would have been pissed at that, being a Carlton supporter. Sam Day, 48. That's not good for him. Maybe he fielded him. Then on his bench, he's got Caulfield and Schoenmaker, so he's okay in defence if a rookie goes down. Dowling, Carroll, and Lawson. So he's got Lawson as a defensive mid in his midfield, so that will come in handy for who? He doesn't even got for Nick Martin or Dacos, I suppose. Fair enough. Then up forward, he's got Will Dawson. Oh, really? He's got Will Dawson. That's stiff. And then he's got Kruger as an emergency. Yeah, okay. He's got no cash generation to produce an F6 by the looks of it. Where would you get cash from that side? Yeah, he's stuck. He's got zero cash down to do anything. Bugger. He needs two players to be at least 300k for him to get anything decent, or at least 250 each to get some sort of weird pick. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see where he finishes this year, because he normally finishes all right, generally speaking, from what I remember in the past. Anyway, if there's any other team names that I haven't really talked about, throw them in the comments. I'd love to see some people's teams, because I don't get enough time to watch YouTube videos. I just listen to Spotify ones instead while I'm at work. Are there any interesting teams in there that you reckon I've missed that I never really talk about? I'd love to look them up. Jonas, Win Blue. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look at his mum's team. See if his mum's got an F6 at least. I'm not taking the Mickey, by the way. Win Blue. Let's have a look. Hippo's mum. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, nah, she's not doing too well. She's ranked 86,000. She probably hasn't been checking her side, or he hasn't been doing it for her, maybe. That's rough. I don't know if... Oh. Whoa, no way. She's got to be taking the Mickey. She's got Dacos, Sheasel, Dale, Martin, Darcy Wilmot. That's a pot and a half. And Josh Draper. She fielded Draper's 111. That's wild. Then her midfield is Marcus, Goulden, Sarong, Laird, Steele, Green, Pendlebury. Maybe she just likes to look at Pendlebury. Anyway, Closey, Gorn, Kruger, Flanders, Sexton, Fife, Garcia, Sonzi. Oh my God. Cadman. No, I'm not going to read out the rest of the team. It's 86,000 for a reason. That's wild. I don't think she's been trading her rookies out, clearly. That's not fun. Anyways, Corey, did you ever watch Shorty on Deal or No Deal? Nah, that's you're taking a piss. Did you ever watch Shorty on Deal or No Deal with Jack was the contestant and Shorty wasn't the case? Can you send me a link, Corey, in Twitter or something like that? I gotta be. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. What do you even type in YouTube to see that? Because that'd be interesting. I don't know if you're. You're actually probably serious because you don't normally take the Mickey. Ben, okay, Ben, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. Didn't go fish to Caldwell. Oh, no. Might have to go fish to Dylan Moore to not take Richard's score. Might be worth the punt, mate, actually. If you saw my brain cells ticking over, it might be worth it. James, Murley FC? Check it out, all right. Let's check out your side, Murley FC. Let's have a look. What do you got? Murley, MU. Wow, this font needs to be bigger. MUL. I don't know if I butchered his surname. My apology. Ranked 4K. 44270 ranked. And I've always got to do it twice for my. All right, so he's got Murley's side is. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Dacos Sheasel. I hope you didn't Dacos captain because previous week you did. So hopefully you changed that tonight and you made him VC if anything. But you wouldn't want to take that. Anyway, he's got Dacos, Sheasel, Houston, Luke Ryan, Clark, and Martin. It's pretty solid. Bont, Goulden, Merritt, Sarong, Butters, Walsh, Green, Miller. Gordon English, you'd hate English. You'd want to be flipping the bird at English. He's still averaging 109 though, so I haven't always understood why he gets hate considering his scores haven't been too bad. Considering, I mean, most ruckmen are averaging 110 anyway. Flanders, Heaney, Zorko, Rankin. That's really good. Love that. Fisher, Jackson. Yeah, so you want to turn Fisher into more. Wait, were you the one saying that? No, that was Ben. My bad. What have you done with your Fisher conundrum? Who do you got to cover? Well, you're clearly not going to field Dowling. If I was 4K, I'm probably punting Fish because I don't think you got. Who do you got up forward to stuff with? Dowling against Adelaide. Wow, against Brisbane wouldn't be fun time. Pity Lawson's not a mid forward, or else that'd be worth a punt. You're probably looping Kruger. Looked how Kruger went, and then thought might have to trade him. I don't know. It's a good side though. I like it. And add you to a rivalry. Anyway, I just added another rivalry matchup. Uncle Akka, sorry, some guy lied to me about the Real thing. I should have checked. That's okay, Uncle Akka. I didn't know if you were taking a Mickey or not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's all right. It's hard to tell anyway with some people because I haven't worked out what some of you are like if you are taking a Mickey or not. It took me ages to realise Skizfit's sarcasm. Funny bastard though. Global, let's go to Mighty Dons. I did say that a few minutes ago. My apologies for the delays there, Global. But yeah, where are you guys now on the ladder? I'm actually rooting for you guys to go all the way. Flag Dons, you're third. Oh man, I hope if you guys play Carlton in the finals, I hope you smash them. Cannot stand Carlton. Jonas. Yeah, Shorty was with the briefcase. Shorty was with. Yeah, okay. I don't think you guys are joking. You guys are actually just for real here. Um, Ben says 4 trades away from my team is West Side Warriors. I love the name. That's a really good name. Gangster as. Corey, there you go, Brad. Here is the episode on 10 play. I don't know if you sent me the link because I can't see it in the chat below. What the hell? Sorry, Jonas, I didn't know what you were sending then. I was like, what are all these numbers? What's happening with this side? I can't see the link, Corey. My apologies. How come you guys can see the link then? Yeah, that's wild. I don't know how I can't see it and you and Jonas can. Ben, what's over with your side, buddy? West side. Wonder if that means you're from like Tarneet and Werribee area, west side. In Vic, west side. Because that's pretty ghetto out there. West Side Warriors. Oh, I love the emblem too. That's sick. Add you to a rivalry as well, my friend. Anyone that puts in their name, I'll probably add you to a rivalry just for shits. Okay. Sides rank 1935, so 1900 that is, not 19,000. So 1,935 West Side Warriors. Old mate Scott Sheasel, Ryan Whitfield, Clark Ridley Young, Bont, Goulden. I love the Goulden pick, mate. Dacos in the midfield. Lockie Neal. This is a good side. Sarong, Butters, Walsh, Green. Gordon English. That's a lot of Englishes tonight. Flanders, Heaney, Zorko, Rankin. I love it. Fisher. I wonder what you did with Fisher. Oh no, you've already said you want to go to more. My apologies. I'm brain dead after working. Kerno, and then your bench is Zach Reed, Shellmaker, Fredger, Dowling, Brown, Storney, Richards, and Wilson. That's not a bad bench, at least. Okay, that's another side down. Okay, you sent it on Twitter, Corey. Okay, sick. Let me have a look. Sent you the link. No shit, you did too. Yeah, sick. Deal or no deal, Shorty's on. Is this year, episode 57? Okay, I'm going to have to sign in and make an account. Are you serious? All right, I'll check that out later, Corey, but thank you for that. That's wild. Interesting, very interesting. Oh, God. Everyone's just flexing that they've VC'd Merit in a different chat. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous, actually. Jonas, Anderson Arc. Yeah, Anderson gets stuff. 50, 55, 70, 89, 92, 93, 98, 105, 122, 129, 140, 149. Yeah, that's wild. What date? Yeah, this is about the Shorty being on Deal or No Deal. Wink won't send it. It was episode 57 on Twitter. I just sent it. So there you go, Jonas. Jonas doesn't have Twitter for me to forward that to him. That's annoying. There you go. You have to check that episode out though. That's funny. Is it his mate that's got the case? Let me have a look at the link. The guy that's got the case. I wonder if that's Shorty's mate or just. Anyway, I wonder how he applied for that. They never told me anything about that. It's wild. Oh, it's 11 o'clock already. Man, I got to go to bed soon. Freaking work. What do you got? Ben, Spewin don't have Merit and Caldwell. Yeah, they feel like misses now. That's for sure, especially when Essen win. Yeah, his housemate, Jack. True, that's his housemate. Yeah, right. I don't think I've ever seen that bloke before. I've never seen him. There you go. I didn't even know. Oh my god. Nothing like matching with a red flag on Hinge on a Friday night and accepting the match. Oh man. Anyway, that could be trouble. I get distracted. Corey, I applied but didn't get a film. But didn't get a filming, but did an audition. Yeah, okay. I didn't even know people in chat have done this before. Interesting. I wonder if it'd be worth a punt doing that one of those things one day. I mean, you got nothing to lose, so why wouldn't you? I suppose. I just don't think. Do they do it on a weekend, like, or do you have to like commit to a weekday and take the day off for it? Because that'd be a little bit frustrating. Is this live right now? Goldstein in the change rooms. I wonder if it's Goldstein's last year. Bloke's like 35. Brad Scott. Essendon's next 4 matches: Melbourne, Adelaide, St Kilda, and Fremantle. MCG, Marvel, MCG. Man, if you're a Merritt owner or a Caldwell owner, that's juicy as you know what. Melbourne, Adelaide, Saints, and Freo. I can't look at Brad Scott though. He's a flog. It's a Brad thing for sure. I went on a weekday earlier this year. Yeah, okay, interesting. There you go. I've never applied for any of that stuff. I'd love to apply for Big Brother if that was still going. Big Brother would be fun. I'd absolutely love that. I'd get to all sorts of antics of those shows. I could not go on Survivor. I wouldn't last 2 seconds in Survivor. I'm claustrophobic, so if they put me in some sort of claustrophobic scenario, I'd be stuffed. I wouldn't be able to breathe properly. Anyway, as a random fact for you, I don't think I've ever mentioned that before. Like, I generally hate elevators. They shit me. Imagine being trapped in an elevator for like 6 hours. Oh my god. Would not rate it. I can't look at Brad Scott. Seriously, I'm going to turn that off. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'll be going on a stream on that stream that I was considering the other day for pre-drinks. I was going to pre-drink to the game of what was it? Hawthorn and Geelong, because I'm meeting Steve from SDS Supercoach out tomorrow night with a couple mates. But I'm going to pre here with a mate. Be meeting her pre-drinking, so I don't know if I want to film a pre-drink reacting to the game. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I do love a good sneaky drink though. Excuse me. I went to Big Brother auditions when was 24. Sorry, when was 24 straight after a bender and got through to the next round. True. Yeah. Wow. That would have been sick to go to. But being that in that mindset after a 24-hour bender, yeah, I wouldn't do too well. I don't know how you got through the next round, mate, but that's wild. Well done to you, though. I feel like I'd either get voted out the first week or I'd go almost all the way. I don't think there'd be any in between with me. I'd either really piss everybody off or they'd love me for a long period of time, potentially. I don't know. My 3 mates who actually been on. That's pretty crazy that you know 1, let alone 3 that's been on Big Brother. That's wild antics. Jonas Spread, I thought you were going to get. Sorry, I won't filter this comment, Jonas. But I thought you were going to get her on for a Rate My Friends segment. What's that? I don't even know what a Rate My Friends segment is. Rate My Friends segment. I don't think I've ever really had. I don't think I've ever had a chick on my live streams apart from the one that was sitting on my bed the other night. But I didn't realize you guys could hear everything, literally. But I've never had one just sit next to me that knows anything about footy to make it interesting for you. That's for sure. There is one that I have that could commentate, but not sure if her boyfriend would appreciate me doing a live stream with her in my room. That'd be a bit different. Excuse me, it's Jake, who was on last season, was my apprentice. What is this for? Yeah, okay, true. Yeah, right. Man, I could never really do a trade. I'm not very handy with that kind of stuff, with tools in general. The only tool I know how to use, I am the tool basically. I don't know where I'm going with that. You ever plug something in? Yeah, on Big Brother, my brain's not clicking tonight. You ever realize that your headphone jack's not into your laptop and you're playing something out loud and then you realize everybody else can hear it and it might not be the thing you want them to hear? That would be awkward. That'd be very awkward. Imagine you're watching something that's not PG and you've thought you got the headphones in and you don't. I won't confirm or deny if I've ever done that before. But anyways, I'll leave that one there. But why is it so cold in Geelong too? What the hell? Maybe I need a jumper. Anyways, Stuart, I better not hate Supercoach after this week. I wonder what he scored against Hawthorn. 99, 92, 129, so maybe I shouldn't be so bad. Or you could connect to the lounge room soundbar. I'll tell you a funny story, lads. This is still going on my upload. I remember my car one day connected to some content that wasn't Spotify, and a chick sitting in my car was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "On your media thing where it says, a song playing." I was like, "Oh yeah, just a new artist." I was like, "Holy shit!" I don't think she believed me by the title of it either. That's definitely not a new artist. Anyway, she still ended up seeing me for a while there. Never called me out on it when she was drinking, so that was interesting. But anyway, when that comes up on your car media player, oh mate, I won't even repeat what it said. I'd probably get banned from my actual own stream. It was wild. She made me think I was the devil too. I was like, you, whatever. Anyways, stupid stories again. Here we go. No one tuned out of that. There's still the same 11 people on, so can't be too weird. Maybe you've all been there. That would be wild though, connecting to the wrong room. Like, imagine not that you'd ever. Oh, maybe there's people that is. Maybe if you connected something to your phone, you put it on your TV, and it goes to your housemate's TV. That would be hilarious. You just connect to the wrong TV, and it just Chromecasted something wild. How would you even explain that? Like, would I just, I just, I wouldn't know how to react. Especially if you had your phone on full volume and it translates to the TV next door, like, sorry, in the next room, just full volume. That would be wild. That's just Jonas here, mate, connected to some corn from his phone to his friend's soundbar in the middle of a barbecue. I love that. That is so good. I should do that at work. We've got a little, like a JBL. I still can't stop thinking about that. We've got a little JBL speaker at work. I should connect it, but it'll be my last day at work if I do that because there's no way I'd be surviving another day. It'd be so funny though. I can't say I've pranked anyone with that kind of stuff at someone's barbecue. I'm going to a house party in a couple of weeks, so maybe I should do that. But I wouldn't want to find out that it's from me because I should do it at a party where I'm a plus one and then just be that guy that everyone's like, surely that wasn't him, but it was you, and then just leave. Um, Jonas, everyone laughing at the bloke was running to the lounge up. Fucking imagine if the bloke just kept playing it. Yeah, that'd be weird. I remember one time my old housemate said the weirdest thing to me once. I had a I had company and he was next in the other room. I didn't realize he was there. And he said the weirdest shit. He was like, "Oh, she sounded like she had a good time." And I was like, "Were you listening? Were you actually listening for that period of time?" I was just weirded out. I was like, anyway, that was the weirdest thing he'd ever said. And one time he said something even weirder than that, and I was completely gobsmacked. But he's actually really funny lad, but just odd comments sometimes that would just confuse the shit out of you. Um, Jonas, no, excuse me. Here we go. I played a set at Revs one time, and I played this track that slowed down and had a chick moaning, and the whole dance floor stopped, yelling, "What the fuck?" And then the beat dropped, and everyone went off. Yeah, that would be wild too. We've still retained all 11 people hearing these stories. Um, yeah, okay, so they haven't been too wild. The viewers have actually not minded this. That's funny. I love a good prank though. Um, Pranks are probably my favourite thing to do. I kept leaving like these little fake spiders from this party shop. I was out with my friend and she wanted to buy stuff for her mum's 60th. And I was a little bit bored shopping because we were looking at all sorts of stuff. And I ended up buying these fake spiders. And at work, not at my current job that I'm at, but at my old job, I just kept placing these fake spiders. And it used to scare the shit out of everybody because they look legit. And they're like $2 for like 12 of the bastards. So when I quit, I ended up buying 6 packets of these bastards, of these spiders. And I had 60 spiders, I think, was it almost 60 spiders I think I bought? Just ridiculous, and I reckon I planted in that whole joint, and they're probably still finding them today, and, it'd probably never end. They'll do stock take, which they do in June, which they've probably already done. They've probably found all 60 just in stock take because if you've got to take every shelf out to count all the items, I can't imagine the amount of heart attacks they would have had over that period of time doing stock take, but I'll have a good prank, and then the other one I did to this new bloke at work, I won't say which company. I remember it was his first week, and he was a little bit strange, and I I I bought all these fart bombs, and I still got them at home, actually, funnily enough, and I end up popping it and sliding under the toilet door, and it just did bang! He reckons he reckons it went off so hard that the explosion of the fart bomb, he was pretty much constipated, but he said that sound made him shit. So he actually wasn't mad because he's like, I was sitting there. He goes, I was sitting there for 5 minutes, couldn't get anything out. He goes, the fart bomb scared the shit out of me. Actually made me shit. I was like, that's amazing. And anyway, he goes, the smell of the fart bomb was worse than his own shit, but that was funny. As like, I don't think he was expecting a fart bomb under his door from the toilet stall. But yeah, wow. It was a 2-for-1 deal that day for old mate. It was pretty funny. I got in trouble for that though. Um, Jonas, I have the greatest hook 2 line ready to go. I will tell you once I've used it in the wild. Okay, let us know. Um, Keep sending through any pranks or anything stupid like this because I actually like this, and I'll be calling it quits at midnight. If the stream goes dead before midnight, I'll obviously go then. But I definitely need to get to bed before midnight tonight. Excuse me, shit from. That'd be the most annoying thing. Like nothing worse when you have those moments where you actually think you're gonna die. Like I don't know if you guys have done it, but I remember a couple of years ago on my birthday, I was outside and I mixed 2 different things. I had a few alcohol beverages, but I mixed what did I have before it? I had something in the middle of my drinks, and it kind of messed my system. And I remember, um, I'll just write this in the comments. Never mix that with alcohol. Anyway, mix it with alcohol at some point, and then I just remember just walking outside on all fours and just going and just screaming my lungs out, basically like through a vomit. I reckon I did that for a solid hour. Anyway, I was out there and my mates are filming. Well, one of my mates because he's being a dick, and I come back inside. I had a shower in my own house, obviously, and I got the biggest applause I've ever heard in my life. I felt like I was at the MCG and I just kicked the ceiling goal. They're like, Ramov, you're back, mate, you're back. I literally felt like I was Jesus and I was resurrected that night. Everyone was like, oh my God, I can't believe you returned. And I was getting excited because I was like just a lost puppy dog, really, at this point. And yeah, that was not a fun time. I legitimately thought I was going to die from vomiting that night, only because I was in 2 different mind states at once, but that was wild times. Scott, I filled one of the boys' boots up with water, and he put them in the freezer for the weekend. That's so good. It's a harmless prank, but it's so good. That is amazing. Skis fits grass and beer uniquely. Yeah, I forgot that saying, right? So, like, when I did that, that was not a good idea. Um, yeah. Anyways, it's been a while since I've done that. That's for sure. Greenhouse are the worst. Bad they are. They definitely are. Still gonna post this stream on my channel, FYI. I'm not even gonna censor this, and if I get it, I don't know. I don't think I'll get it demonetized. I don't think I got enough. Um, I don't know. I don't think I get hooked up enough because I've only got like 400 odd subs that are probably not gonna really monetize a channel that's not getting payments out of it and whatnot. Scott, I got one of the blokes at work to try and push start. Quick cut. I got another to, got another bloke to film it. It's still got the footage. Nice. There's a lot of like apprentice blokes. Sorry, a lot of pranks that people play on apprentices, which are quite funny as well. Um, like just finding stuff that doesn't exist at Bunnings and stuff. That would be an absolute piss. I wouldn't be able to contain myself if I was working on a job site. I'd love a good prank. Just trying to think of the other ones I've done, but none coming through right now. But definitely fart bombs and spiders have been fun in the past for sure. Harmless ones where you're not going to get in trouble too much. I remember I did one prank that got me sent to HR the next morning. I had this, like, I still got it. What do you call it? It's like a little fake gun that shoots out little, I don't know what you call them. Anyway, it shoots out this little, like, these little bullet things that, like, you can have targets and it has a pretty long range. Anyway, I remember I sent it to one bloke at work and I didn't have any caption and he actually thought it was real. So I remember I said to my workmate, I said, "Oh, where's old mate? Why is he not here today?" And he's like, "Oh, he called in and said he's not coming in because he's a bit worried today." And I was like, "What about?" He's like, "Oh, you sent him a photo of a pistol," and I was like, "It was a fake one. What are you talking about?" He goes, "Yeah, no, he got scared because it had no caption in it, and he thought it was real." I was like, "He thought that was real?" So then I had to prove to my workplace that I bought it off eBay for $15 and it's not legit. Like, anyway, I was in HR for 2 hours that morning, and he called in sick apparently, and then came in after he found out it wasn't real. I was like, "We're friends, mate. Like, why would I threaten you?" Anyways, I don't know how you think a $15 eBay gun is legit, but yeah, HR for an hour and a half, 2 hours was not fun that day. That's when a prank goes wrong. It's probably silly for me to not write a caption, but um, anyway, I don't know what I was thinking, but that was stupid by me. And that was only this year. This year, I think it was. It started the year before I left my job. Scott, no, we've been past that one. There you go. Pretty much through it. 58 minutes of that. Generally move. Genius move by him to stay at home with day paid. Haha. Yeah, but he came in after he found out it wasn't legit. They rang him straight away and was like, "By the way, Brad just showed his eBay receipt. It's a fake one, mate." I was pretty pissed off because I was like, me and him got no qualms, so I don't know why he thought it was a threat or anything. So it's just dumb. But anyway, he was only like he's 24 years old, so I don't know. Maybe he took that the wrong way. Jonas, as a youngster, we used to shake 2 cans of beer, open, smash them together, and skull like, oh yeah, like Stone Cold Austin. Yeah, that would have been wild. This one chick done it. Spilt beer tight, and everyone's staring. Magnificent. That would have been like seeing a rainbow. Well, actually, that's the weirdest comment I've ever said tonight. I think I don't. get excited about rainbows. I don't know why I said that. That makes me feel weird. It's not like seeing a rainbow. It would have been 10 times better than seeing a rainbow, and I wish I was there. Coward, actually. Yeah, by old mate, like, literally not going to work because he thought I was gonna, I don't know. I'd show it on stream, but I'll definitely get demonetized for that because it does not look legit. But anyways, don't want to show that on stream. Because imagine that if you had no contents and you had no volume on this and you just saw that, you'd be like, "Oh my god, what's this guy doing on a live?" Um, I'm still shocked that on YouTube and on these other sources like Twitter and stuff that you can actually see people uh, like um, unaliving. Like that's wild. I don't know how YouTube hasn't taken some of that stuff down and how that doesn't get demonetized. It's pretty dark stuff there. Anyways, I think that's just about up. It's almost 11:30. I don't know if I'll do a risky stream tomorrow afternoon. If I do jump on, we'll see how we go. It just depends what old mate says because I don't know. I really want to do a stream like Steve did the other night, where he was watching the game and just talking trash between you guys and whatnot. But a 4:35 game, you guys probably aren't watching that. You guys would be watching like a 7:30 game, but yeah, I'll be out with Steve by then, I reckon. Should be fun. He's got a good location for where he's at too, so that would be good. I can just meet him in town, which is perfect. And then I'm doing a live stream, 100% doing a live stream Sunday evening with another bloke. I'm going to have to send him the link because he's actually a Geelong guy too. And he started a channel this year, and I didn't realise he lived in Geelong. So after the Brisbane and Adelaide game, I'll get him on the stream and send him the link. And yeah, ask him questions as well. More than welcome to. He's got a little bit of a following coming through and whatnot, but I generally like what he's doing at the moment. So he seems like a very genuine bloke. So I'll get him on for the Sunday night stream to join me. So I'll catch you there. And if I do a 4:30 stream tomorrow, you guys will see in the notification anyway. So enjoy your night, everyone. Thanks for jumping on. I'm off to bed. I got work tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and I just can't be bothered. So cheers for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'll catch you later. See you, Skiz. See you, Jonas. See you, everyone. See you, Scott.